Hi guys, today I'm going to do another tutorial on how to do LDS dipping powder with French tip on a new set. So today we'll be using LDS EA bond, Sealer Dry, base coat, and top coat. Powder wise, I will be using LDS base color, white, a light pink, and the sheer. And I also will be using this form right here for our French tip. First, to start out, I'm gonna start preparing her nails. I'm gonna go in and push up her cuticle. And then I'm gonna buff her nails. Now I'm gonna put a tip on. Put one dot of glue in the middle of her nails. Go ahead and put the tip on. I like to make sure I hold the tip down to her nail bed tight to make sure later it will glue nice and tight. Oh, look at that. Okay, looking good. Now I'm gonna use my drill to file the tip down a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and even. I like to make sure that it blends in as best as it could. That's good. Now I'm gonna go in and cut it into my desired shape. I'm gonna do a coffin shaped nail today. Now go in and cut the side. Alright, now I'm gonna file it. Now that I reshaped the nails, it's time to put on our EA bond. Next, we'll start dipping. I'll be using my base coat and the base powder. So to fill in the space right here from the nail tip and the nail bed, I am going to put a light lines right on top of the tip to fill in the space. And of course, have to dust off the powder. This time I'm gonna go half of the nails. Go ahead and dip in my powder. Flick up the powder, and of course you have to dust it off. Next layer, I'm gonna go up to 3/4 of the nails. Okay. Now I can put my base powder away. Dust off my other powder. Now we're gonna do the French tip. So using this form right here, this form, you will see a shallow side and the deeper side. Normally when you do shorter nails, you can use the shallow side, but today since her nails are a little longer, I'll be using the deeper side. And I'll go ahead and pour in the white powder into my form. And then make sure I give it a little shake so my powder will be even. And I will go ahead and open my pink powder too. Now I'm ready to dip my French tip. Dip it right into the pink. Well, it's a little bit uneven, but don't worry, you can always fix it with the second coat. This time on the second coat, I'm gonna go all the way up to my cuticle, almost touching the cuticle, but it's about a hairline away from the cuticle. Give it a little shake, make sure it's nice and even. Give that nice and curved French tip. Put it right back into the pink. Okay. Now I can put my pink and white powder away and take out my shear. I put it all the way to the top. Make sure it's nice and even. Dip it right in there. And give it a little brush to get off all the powder. And then we will put Sula Dry over top. I normally like to give a generous amount of Solar Dry on top of my client's nails, just to make sure that all the powder is nice and set everywhere on the nails. Okay, now we're gonna wait a little bit for the Solar Dry to have a chance to dry. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in and reshape my nails. When I'm done shaping my nails, I'm gonna go back in with my drill very lightly over the nails just to make sure it's all nice and even. You don't have to go hard, just lightly. When you're done drilling with the nail, I'll just go back in and buff the nail. Then dust off all the powder, make sure it's nice and clean. Then we go in one more time with Solar Dry. And we'll wait for the nails to dry a little bit. Okay, once our Solar Dry is nice and set in, we're gonna put 2 layers of top coats on. First layer, we're just gonna go in and do it fast. Wait a little bit for it to set in, and then this last layer I want to go in and make sure it cover nice and even all over the nails. Okay, and then once our top coat done, I'll go in and put cuticle oil over her cuticle, make sure it's all nice and soft. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you guys next time.